think this was a very bold clothing choice for the fact that I'm gonna be painting. Whatever.
I feel so tiny.
I'm just a little thing. I'm just a little guy.
Hi.
I'll zoom in. I did a time lapse. I saw a bunch of comments, and by a bunch I mean like 1 or 2 or maybe even 3. And I saw one comment that was like, you should make furry content. And I was like, I got you. Also, someone said persona reveal. Easy. My baby, my stink, that's Cupid, and I love him like a son and a daughter, because he's both. Primarily he, but occasionally she. Do you understand me? I love her in a way that cannot be described in words. If anybody ever, I could be 80 years old on my deathbed, if anybody ever draws Cupid, I'm flipping the hell out. I was actually thinking I didn't really want to record today because I'm so tired. I'm so tired and I don't know why, but I'm exhausted. And I was like, man, I don't really have it in me to record an entire video or paint an entire mask. And then I realized, listen, I realized there's kind of this crazy thing. I don't know if you guys heard about it with recording. When you start recording, you can press that little stop button and then you're not recording anymore. And then you can stop what you're doing. And then you can record when you start doing it again later on. So I'm not like looking for a Nobel Peace Prize or anything, but I'm just saying I made a little rough idea of what I want to do. Just cute, just fun and cute, something cute, fun and lighthearted. I originally was gonna like put clay all over this mask and like make it a whole thing like I did with my goat. I have a TikTok, by the way. Yeah, let's talk about that. I have a TikTok, a furry TikTok. Sue me. Here's the ad. I'll put it in a video or something. And yeah, that's something I've done. That's something I haven't done it in a while because, you know, I might go back there when I'm feeling good enough for it. I might post something when I'm done with this. Anyways, I made this fancy Dino-Mask. It's a goat now, which was very cool. But like, I've never made just like a normal Dino-Mask.
Yeah, now that I'm editing this, I'm kind of realizing that most people probably have no idea what a Dino-Mask is. So I'm gonna explain that really quick. Basically, they're kind of like the starter pack for like young furries. You can get it at like Target for like 20 bucks. A lot of people paint theirs, give them big ears, give them fur. I decided to make mine into a goat with like customization. I used a bunch of modeled magic. I think that they're really awesome and really cheap and a great way for furries to really try out what they can on a budget. So let this encourage you to go get a Dino-Mask for yourself. Okay, back to the video.
I want to just have a cute normal one that doesn't, you know, weigh 20 pounds from model magic dried all over it. One day I would love to have an actual fursuit of Cupid, but I haven't worked in a year. So, not really top of my priority list. Plus, I'm thinking of spending money on a VR headset. Cause I mean, sue me, VR chat is fun, okay? And when my friends have headsets on and I'm sitting there at my PC like a dweeb, yeah, I want to join in on the fun, sue me. Plus, given the fact that like on a good week, I'll leave my house like once, and that's just like going to Publix with my mom. Yeah, I'm really lacking some social interaction. Anyways, enough rambling about my boring personal life. Let's talk more about furries. I think furry hate is just like so boring, right? Like, it's the year 2024, right? We have so much going on. Flowers are blooming in Antarctica, right? And you're worried about someone dressing up as a blue dog. Really, it's definitely toned down a bit, I think, but like there are definitely still like 8-year-olds on VR chat that have been like,
Stupid freaking furry fag.
and it's like, okay, first of all, go finish your long division homework. Second of all, get a new joke. Like, maybe I'd be okay with furry hate if the jokes weren't just so boring and overdone.
Oh, bark for me. What do you use, a litter box?
Oh. Have you had an original thought in your entire life? I'm asking genuinely. I don't know. Because the way that you're behaving, you're acting like a robot. These are the kind of people who like will call women NPCs and then repeat the same joke that they've heard literally 200 times before and think that it's the funniest shit they've ever heard. Ugh. God, so overdone. So corny. Really just so corny. I'm of the mindset that literally everybody is a furry. There's just different levels to it. There are people who like watched Zootopia and thought, oh, that was fine. You know, the racism allegory was definitely could have been done better, but the characters looked cool, you know? Also, anyways. And then there are people who are like furries in denial, where they're like, oh, you know, I think furries are cool. I'm just not one of them. And it's like that person that you knew in like school who was like really just like overly into the gay people, you know? They would be like the token straight friend. And it's like, you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. You'll get it. Oh, God. I love bright colors, dude. I don't really think I needed to say that, actually. Fork found in kitchen. I'm gonna paint the backside a little bit more orange. This looks kind of like poopy dookie ass. Whatever. I'll fix it later. No, I won't. Okay, I'm thinking it's looking better. I don't want to exhaust myself, so I'm gonna stop right now. The video's not stopping. Just me. Watch this. Transition. Sorry, but I did paint the pink, okay? I recorded it, but I said like a sentence, maybe 15 seconds worth of content, and then I just kind of locked in. It was just kind of me sitting like this in complete silence. So I really didn't think that would make for some riveting content. Sorry. In order to make sure that didn't happen, I wrote down some questions that I've seen in my comments that I feel like I should answer. But so far, so good. Also, I took out their teeth. So this little stinker ain't gonna have any teeth. I think it kind of suits them though. I can't think of a name. Maybe I'll think of one by the end of the video. Maybe I won't. If I don't, comment down below. All right, let's mix some purple. All right, let's start off with question number 1. What are my thoughts on the new generation of LPS? I'm so glad you asked. They did a reboot correctly. I think that they did it well. You're expecting something kind of new, but still the same as what it is rebooting. The tip taps are very good. I have one. Listen to this. Those are some good tappies, right? Here's the cat, by the way. I'm very happy about it. The pets are very cute. My personal favorite kind of LPS are the old school ones that are like kind of dull in color, not the very, saturated ones. Even late in Generation 2, they just got more colorful as it went on, but especially nowadays. I prefer the old ones with the neutral colors, but I understand that that's like not what's in right now, so I'll allow it. I think that they still look great. The tappies are great. Really not many complaints from me. Ask me about the Monster High reboot though. I might have some different opinions. My Little Pony, what do I think about My Little... Hello? What do I think about My Little Pony? I know nothing. Never watched an episode of any series. Never owned a single doll. Anyways, I just want to point out that I got 2 comments when I mentioned that I love Death Grips that were like, oh my god, Year of the Snitch is my favorite album, and I love Death Grips too. And I just wanted to say that thank you. There are a few things on this planet. Why am I so far back? There are a few things on this planet that I love more than Death Grips. They're my most listened to artist for sure. I mean, I haven't really listened to music in the last year because of the whole, hypersensitive nervous system. But when I do listen to music, I try to listen to Death Grips. Believe it or not, this is not really great for a hypersensitive nervous system, but I try. I do what I can. My favorite album is Ex-Military. Probably like a basic answer, but I'm sorry, it's just kind of the greatest album ever. Enough about Death Grips, I could go on. Someone asked if we're gonna be getting a new profile picture soon. I'm not in a rush. That definitely is not me. I don't really care. It's a cute little picture. I don't mind it. I really don't know what I would replace it with, But if I have a new picture where I'm like, oh my god, that's it, that's everything, then sure, I'll replace it, but I'm not in a rush. Why is this so dull? Look at that yummy pink, that yummy yellow orange, and then that dull purple. What the fart, man? This world is so cruel to me. Somebody asked if I still like Baby Metal and Super Mega. Yes and no. There's a Baby Metal poster that sits beside my bed. Baby Metal is probably my most listened to artist of all time. Even though I've listened to Death Grips more recently, I am a Baby Metal head for life. Been keeping up with them for sure. Keep up with them on my Stan account, which I will never reveal here. Not because I'm ashamed, but because that is my safe haven, really. Okay, you know what? I think that's the best we're gonna get. I think I'm just being a baby about it. I think this is actually fine. Do I like Super Mega? No, I can't say I do.
Okay, and haven't you seen the videos disproving this completely live?
Hey man, if you do 10 things wrong, and then it turns out that you didn't do 5 of them, awesome. Still did the other 5 things wrong though. So I'm not really into that anymore. I need to add more white. This is like hell if hell was worse. All right, back to the questions. Right, I got a comment asking if I prefer Yaoi or Yuri, and then someone else replied that they want to know. And then someone else replied that they want to know.
Just wanted to pop in. Just finished editing, rendering all this, and I was going to upload it, and then I see a little notification see a little red dot and I'm like, oh, I got some more comments. Let's go read them. So felt a need to add this in. So I'm just going to add this in real quick, then re-render it, then re-upload it. So I hope you're happy with yourselves.
Guys, I can't. I really can't. That's a great question. That isn't that bad. I'm being a baby. It looks fine on camera, and that's what counts, right? Oh god, it's too light. No! Okay, I stopped recording until I got it right. So basically the answer to the question is, I think they are both beautiful in their own ways. Why pit two beautiful queens against each other? Last question is, do I like Homestuck? I'm not opposed to Homestuck. I just never really got into it. I have a friend who's really into Homestuck, so I'm gonna get them to spit their shit real quick.
If Keencore was a Homestuck character, he would be, I think, Gamzee Makara, because he's silly, he don't give a fuck, he giggles like he's blissed out in the slop, he has love in his heart, a dark secret, is nearing a breaking point, and clown pussy.
The texture of this mask is carrying because I really didn't think through how I planned on blending this. See, I think that this looks sick AF, right? Don't you love it when your camera runs out of storage? I don't. I finished the paint. All I really did was just kind of brush it on. That's it, really. Now, all I have to do is really put these bad boys in. I cannot recommend getting a Dino-Mask enough. This is so much fun. Also, something I didn't include in the painting part was the fact that, furry pro tip, I didn't really do it very dense. What you should do with it is you should paint it black on the back because that makes it easier to see out of. My sweetie pie, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. For anyone who might be wanting to make one at home, I suggest keeping the teeth in if you don't want it to look all silly like that. I took the teeth out of this guy before I figured out that I wanted to just keep it normal, so oopsie daisies. Alright, let's go hot glue it. You guys like my glass? Alright, which one's gonna be right, which one's gonna be left? Who's giving you right vibes and who's giving you left vibes? Who's giving socialism? And who's giving, genocidal maniac, I guess. Well, that's also the left, whatever. Free Palestine, by the way, obviously. Fuck a bitch named Israel. I did it! Sorry for the abrupt lighting change, I just kind of wanted to wait until the daytime so you could see it better. I still don't, I don't have a name, so comments would definitely be appreciated. But yeah, I think that they're adorable, and let this encourage you to go get a Dino-Mask for yourself. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me everywhere, watch every single one of my videos, like every single one of my posts, become obsessed with me, stalk me, dox me, just kidding, please don't do that. Goodbye, every pony.